looking at the Niners team as currently assembled, how would you rank the top 5 players? And you can do it in order if you like, in descending order.
Okay. Just a little background on the topic. We talked the night before, and then we talked the morning of the Cohn Zone, ZOHN.
Yes.
And we do topics, and this is one I came up with. We've done a lot of draft. What about the team itself as is currently comprised? Who are their 5 best players in descending orders? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I made a list. I think Iggy's list is different. I'm going to look at it because I forget things. But this is my list. Number 5, the running back Mostert. Iggy, I love the way he runs.
I do too.
I was when I was younger, I ran track, and so I could see his stride. Holy mackerel! And he's elusive. He's powerful. Now he's not as durable as I'd like, but I'm going to use a strange word for an athlete. He's a gorgeous running back.
Yeah, and it's kind of hard to knock a running back for durability because all of them get hurt. All of them.
Yes.
All of them.
So I think he's incredibly valuable to the team. I think he's really, really a star. I just love to watch him work. Now,
real quick, this is from Luis. It's 100 pesos, and he's from Mexico, and he says, I hope this goes to Lowell. Get a fine bottle of wine from Valle de Guadalupe in Baja. Luis, I promise I will get my dad a nice Mexican red with this. So thank you.
Muchas gracias, Luis.
Muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias.
Okay, let's get back to your list.
Number 4, the cornerback, Verrett. Iggy, he's a player.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and not only is he a player, he came in with a lot of doubts about his durability. And the Niners made a really shrewd, let's give them all the credit. They saw him, they took a chance, and it worked out. He has made their secondary from mezzo to a very good secondary.
Yeah, to the strength of the defense. Yes.
And it has to be in these days with all the passing and how hard it is to get to a quarterback. So I think not only is Verrett number 4 for me, but he's really a mark of that. Sometimes this team really does do it correctly, and all praise to them.
Yeah.
Number 3 would be the load at left tackle that they probably overpaid for.
Yeah.
But Iggy, he's really something. He's a steamroller.
And he's been doing it for 10 years. He's proven.
He's a steamroller, baby.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I like that. Tren Williams, number 3. Who's number 2?
Okay, number 2, the tight end Kittle. I love him. Now, again, I don't know him. I never met him, but he's got a real twinkle in his eye, Iggy.
Yes.
And he plays around with you. He seems to like you a lot. And people who like you, I like them.
I haven't seen an athlete have this much fun with the media since Brian Wilson.
Yes, Brian Wilson. What a character. He was wonderful.
Yeah.
I really liked him.
Yeah, and I kind of like Kittle a little bit more. Brian Wilson was almost a little bit, he tried a little too hard, but he was cool. Kittle it's easy. It seems like he's just being himself.
And he's really a good tight end. He's maybe the best tight end in the league. He's tough. He blocks. He does everything. And when he gets on the line of scrimmage, he says, "Hey, how's it going, bro?"
What's up, dog? What's up, dog?
Oh, that's what he says.
What's up, dog? What's up, dog? How you doing?
I think he's wonderful.
I just
okay. Best player on the team, Fred Warner.
I agree.
Best player on the team. I mean, again, I wish I could meet him, Iggy.
Yeah.
I wish I could meet Kittle, and I wish I could meet Warner for different reasons. Kittle to joke around with, like I used to joke around with Brent Jones, same kind of guy.
Yeah.
Tight end.
Yeah.
Warner, for his deep down seriousness.
He's extremely serious, and he's about 3 years younger than Kittle. When you talk to Warner, it's like you're talking to an extension of Robert Saleh, but he's 20 years younger than Saleh. It's remarkable.
I just would love to meet him, and I have so much respect for, first of all, his intellectual knowledge of defense. Also, Iggy, he plays hard.
He does.
I mean, he's like, he'll knock you out like Ronnie Lott.
Yeah, absolutely. Thing about him also, he's so smart. He's so durable. He's everything. He's like DeForest Buckner. He's a stoic, mature leader. He's the quarterback and brains of the defense. He makes the calls. He's never misses a game. He plays hard when they're up 30. He plays hard when they're down 30. I mean, he's like the perfect player in every single way. And that's why I would put him over George Kittle too. George Kittle missed 8 games last year. Warner, I don't think has ever missed a game, ever. So, yeah, Warner's the best middle linebacker in the league. Yeah.
And, I think that the 5 that we named, and we could name a top 10, but I think 5 was enough. The 5 that I named, every team.
And there's an honorable mention. There's some honorable mentions. I mean, Nick Bosa, if he can come back and do what he did again as a rookie, he's easy.
He needs to prove it. Yes.
Do it again.
Yeah.
Do it again. Brandon Ayuk seems like he's right on the cusp. If he can do it again.
I love him. Yeah.
Debo, if he could bounce back, he was such a non-factor last year, but it was because of injuries. They have a lot of guys who are on the cusp, and you can make arguments for them.
They're in the next 5, 10 to 6. I would like to know your top 5.
I like yours. I like yours a lot. I mean, I think I might take Raheem Mostert out of it because if we're going to dock Nick Bosa for his durability, I think you could probably knock Raheem Mostert as well. So if I took Mostert out, you could put in, Kyle Juszczyk's a hell of a player.
Oh, gosh, yes.
Kyle Juszczyk's a hell of a player.
And really important.
Extremely important. I might go with Kyle Juszczyk at number 5. Perennial Pro Bowler.
Persuasive, Iggy. That's persuasive. Yeah. And I do, for people who are watching now, this is a very talented team, Iggy.
It is. It really is.
We lost track of it last year because there were so many injuries, and part of that is just bad luck. You can't use it as an excuse, but maybe you can't blame them for it. I don't know what the dynamic was, but this is a really, really talented group. Now, I want to point one other thing out.
Yeah.
There are certain people we left off. We didn't even put him in the second 5, and I'd like to name 2 in particular. Eric Armstead. You would not have put him in your top 10, would you, Iggy?
No. Top 10? No. Maybe not. Borderline. I mean, he's a good player, but he's way overpaid. He's a good player. I mean, he's a pretty good player, but he should be better than he is. He should be better than he is.
Is he an impact player?
No. He's not an impact player. No. Good against the run, but he's not disciplined. He will continue. He's a terrible defensive end. My God, he will continuously let the quarterback leave the pocket. When it's like, you're not going to get the sack, just don't let him leave. No, he's going to let him leave. As a defensive tackle, he's pretty good, but if he's the second, he's like in a pitching rotation. He's a good 4th pitcher. He's Jeff Samardzija.
He's Samardzija. I was just going to say he's Samardzija.
He's Samardzija. So,
Okay, and I'll tell you someone else we left out. Garoppolo.
Oh, yeah.
He does not make my top 10, Iggy. Does he make yours?
No. Now, if he could stay healthy, despite his limited skill set, you could say, look, I'm a franchise quarterback. I win. I got to be in the top 5. But he can't stay healthy. And any quarterback that is in and out that much is a problem. And why don't we get to that right now?